Hey people, I might have steered you a little wrong in that last movie, but this is more accurate to the original Orbis pictures. It was written in this German language. You could see it says the Ealing tongue on the top there, and from there it was edited into the Latin, and then from there they edited all the other language from it. So if you want to get the most accurate, you have to find this German language, and it's hard to find. I can find pieces of it. I can't find the whole book. So these first books didn't have page numbers on it, and you could see the little veil on the bottom of the first page, and that's to let you know that it should start the next page, or somebody ripped a page out of it. So you can see this Ignis. It's not the fire. It's the works to lift the seed work secrets, and it's telling you the tools to lift the secrets out of the Bible. And you can see where he's talking about the corrupt system that burnt the libraries down. The quad corrupt edificia has been interpreted to which may burn the houses down. And it's actually talking about the capitalists that burnt all the libraries down, that had all the medicine manuals and time manuals in it so they could capitalize on it. So when you get to the end here, it's teaching you clues of how to go back and get the clues out of the beginning. And it's also talking about the change, the big change, and to see the first fires of change. And you'll see down there what looks like it says August 7th. That A is actually the ancient Ptah. It's a P sitting on a T, Jupiter. So this quad has been changed to mean a question, and it is often used as a question, but what it means is quarters. And so if you're talking to the general, and you say quad, that's with a question mark. Where will I be staying? Where's my quarters at? So when you see it, it'll always be followed with your quarters, a direction or a place. So we could see the beginning of this book in Genesis 2:19, when the Lord brought the animals to man to see what he would name them. So what you're looking at is the key of God that can't be lost in time. He brought the animals to Adam, and he called the crow the ah, and he called the cow the moo, and he called the cat the now. And so this code, it can't be changed. It'll never be lost in time. So you're looking at the names that Adam gave in that third column. And that fourth column, that's the God column. That's the God code that you'll find in the Bible. When you see the two letters back to back, then you'll know to go to the Greek code. And the hieroglyphic code, that's from the stories. When you're reading the ancient stories and it's talking about the animals, that'll let you know what it's talking about and let you know what else is associated with it. So in the Greek code, you're going to see 4 different suffixes. You'll see in the beginning, the connected to the beginning on Ra, the crow, and on Canis, Anubis. And then you'll see this lat and mat and it. And the lat is the bind of the knowledge writings, and the it is in the work seals, and mat is from the knowledge writings. Then you see down there at the X, the double X, the Rana Koksat, and Adam said that he said coax, and so that'll give you an idea of how that's supposed to be pronounced. And you'll find these writings in the tombs of Ramesses. This is the ancient movie rating system. This is the double X, and these were secrets. And you'll find it in the book of the Nun, the 9. No way. So this is where all these words come from. The Greeks call it the Enad, the nine of the sun. Enad. The Germans call it nine. Nine, you don't get none. And you can see that the spelling is with the double X. The two N's are the double X, the double plants. So this is the writings in the split up in tombs and Ramesses, and it's called the Book of the Earth. And that's where you'll find the writings of the nine, the none. You're not getting none. And this is also called the Hecate. And the Greeks had it the god the Hecate. You can see where they come back and erase the writings here. So she was seen holding the two torches, or the key to light the way. And she got three heads. She's the thrice. She's the quad thrice of Isis. And that's telling you the time of the ceremony. When the sun is in Isis and you're in the third quadrant of the moon. She's going to light the path of magic and witchcraft, and she's god of herbs, poisonous plants, ghosts, and necromancy. And so that means, so when the sun's in Isis and you're in the third quadrant of the moon, it's time to throw that night party where everybody goes out and licks the frogs. And the doctors, scientists are trying to say that they're coming up with these new cures from frogs, and that's a crock of shit. We had them the whole time. They burnt the libraries so they could get copyrights, so they could get the trademarks. It's all the way through the Bible, the TM, to get the trademarks. And you can see here how they code one of the layers in the songs. There's many layers, but it's in the haiku, in the number of syllables. And so when you change the songs, you lose the meaning. But the 575, that's the EZE. And he's telling the hippies to do it the easy way, lick a frog. So if you're not understanding this, that's the first thing it says in the Bible. They left out the writings. It says first learn to read the work seals in the first knowledge, to learn from the writings of the heavens and the writings of the earth. Get your clues from the tackle, the jewelry on the ox, or the jewelry on the people. That's the tackle, your fishing tackle. You're going out to chase women, you get your fishing tackle, put your jewelry on. It'll give you the code for the Enad. You can see that Enad on that top left. You see the 9 different shades of the Enad. And just one color of the clue will tell you the Enad and the quadrant to work from. People look at these and think the ancient people didn't understand the principle of colors. But no, people today just don't understand the writings. So I keep on going on ranting about how the Greeks removed Jesus from the law books because he was the best lawyer. He busted their ass. They didn't like it. But my new motherboard come in. I'm going to put it in, and I'll get on into that next time. So God is love, God is light, God is knowledge.